when Ballet Meets Jazz became a reality, marrying beautiful ballet dancers from Cuba, from South Africa, with incredible musicians in the field of jazz, with amazing minds, putting together, I think, a fantastic mixture and a celebration of classical ballet and jazz music.
The dancers don't usually work with live musicians. They work with recordings. And what was very interesting for us was we had to restrain or discipline some of the liberties that we take. And they also needed to find a way to relax in certain ways. So if we don't play it exactly the same way, it's okay. And so meeting in that way was very interesting because we think in bars and they think in beats.
That's what made this show very fun, is that we didn't only do ballet, well, we did do ballet, but we added a bit of jazz to it, and we added, it was more free. So it wasn't just the strict steps, we could add our own emotions to it, especially with signets. Signets is like a real ballet dance, and what I loved about it in Ballet Meets Jazz is that the band made their own version of the music, which then made the dance look more incredible.
Ballet dancers who are actually artists who spend a lot of time rehearsing, of course, like musicians, but who are very much performing on, most of the time, recorded classical music. And so it was a fascinating encounter to create, where for these young dancers, they would be dancing to music performed live, but not just any music, but mostly South African jazz. And we thought that the main idea of the concept, which was interesting, was to bring together two different types of artists who also attract audiences that don't necessarily mingle or watch shows together. We're actually pretty far apart, especially in the dynamics of South Africa. And to bring them, the two of them, and have the audiences discovering each other's great artistry, if I can put it this way. So for a majority ballet audience to come and discover the greatness of Abdullah Ibrahim's music, of Bekim Seleko's music, of great South African classics, and for a jazz audience to get exposed to young South African dancers dancing to that music.
Basically, my solo was just inspired by neoclassical, contemporary. I've got a hip hop background and like Spantsula and all that stuff because that's where I grew up in the township. So I tried to mix and match and do a lot of movement, and that was the result of the choreo.
I think arts or dance can change society because for me, my way to express myself is through dance, and if I'm having a bad day, my best thing is to come to ballet and dance and just express myself.
This show shows how we can create together, bring together pure classical ballet, wonderful music, different kinds of people, and we bring them into the theater, and people from Soweto, people from Sandton, people from Russia, people from all over can learn about us through these kind of shows, can learn about each other through these kind of shows. And we can celebrate a coming together and a social cohesion through the arts. And I think that is the role of the arts. It doesn't always have to be protest theater. It doesn't always have to be harsh. Sometimes I think the journey is exactly that. It's a gentle bringing together and a growth together and an understanding together of us all being together and having fun together. So we've created this incredible show that has, for me, the legs to be shown around the world, particularly because it crosses so many boundaries, culturally, racially, from an age perspective, from a genre perspective, and I would love for the world to share with us this incredible journey, this incredible experience.